You don't fit in. And I'm here to explain why that is a power and a gift and not a curse. Now, oftentimes when individuals don't see themselves in a correspondence with something. Now, correspondence is a form of a return or a form of a reaction. So, as above, so below, and as in, as without. So, say for instance, I have a positive interaction with someone and my energy is at its peak, at its highest frequency. I'm just operating out of love. I'm going to attract that in the world. So whether this is from a business opportunity, whether if it's from a plate of food, whether this is from the water I'm drinking, whether this is from anything, we have to realize that all things are spiritual. So the trap of the world is to think that everything I need is outside of me. This is the constant loop that many are trapped in. The constant loop to believe that I'm defined by a dollar bill. The constant loop to think that I'm defined by who I look like and what I'm doing and all of these different superficial things, right? There's a reason why people who just come around and brighten up people's day have the most prosperous lives, because they're putting that into the universe. They are strengthening the barriers of the universe. We are in a spiritual warfare right now, which basically means that the good, the bad, the ugly, all of these things, they're fighting against each other. Kind of like you, right? You're elevating spiritually. You're elevating on self-improvement. You're making decisions that are benefiting you as a human being. But at the same time, for the last 15, for the last 16, for the last 17 years, right? You've been a specific person consistently. So what is happening is kind of like a blockchain. Anything in the brain that has been done consistently in time and time again has a strong chain to it. So someone who smokes weed every day, their brain now has a neural pathway that has been formed because they smoke weed every day. Someone who works hard, is disciplined, is consistent, has built a neural pathway to doing specific things every single day that they love. Now, someone on the other side of this, because like I said, it's good, it's bad, and it's ugly. It's all of these different things. But all of these things are nothing but energy. So when you look at your life from the standpoint of who you want to be, what energy are you operating out of? This is what makes you a superior man. See, a superior man is able to know that he is not like the majority of the population. But at the end of the day, he can coexist. At the end of the day, being an outsider doesn't mean that you stop being human. Being an outsider doesn't mean you stop living. Being an outsider means you present yourself to the world, and however they take it is however they take it. You give that value in whatever craft or whatever mission you're on currently. See, with men, right, we get power. We get our spiritual essence from our duty of service. So a duty of service to someone could be, working at a 9 to 5. Another duty of service to someone could be making content, making courses, selling products, whatever the case may be, right? If you watch my video on how to monetize pain, you should know, watching this video, you are exactly the person that you want to be right now. Meaning, you know exactly what you want to do. You know exactly what you're trying to accomplish. And you know exactly what's to come. Why? Because you are in the vibration of infinite abundance. See, when you come and you watch videos like this, it's a reminder. It's confirmation that you are on the right path. Even when you fuck up. Bro, I make 1 million mistakes a day. I'm still a great man. I'm still intelligent. I'm still wealthy. And I'm still healthy. I'm still my highest version. I don't make videos like this to make it seem like you can't make mistakes or you can't fuck up. You're fuck up are your fuck ups. So when you fuck up, you're supposed to go up on a scale. You're supposed to statistically be increasing in knowledge and value and intelligence and all things encompassing, because when you fuck up, you raise in consciousness. When you fuck up, you raise in wealth. When you fuck up, you raise in synchronization with yourself. Bro, every time I made a mistake, I just got closer to who I was. Every time I tripped up, I fell right into an opportunity. Every time that I made a decision I know at that time maybe not have been conducive, God always stirred me in a direction to where I could see the unfold from this. So now, when you get to that point, and when you get to a standpoint of where your heightened awareness is starting to show in everything you do, now your life has to be in synchronization. There is no eating chips anymore. There is no fapping. There is no smoking weed with the bros, getting high, doing drugs, fucking around, fucking with degenerate people, fucking with degenerate women, just doing degenerate shit. Your soul is no longer able to tolerate that. See, in text and Bibles and things of that such, they speak about the flesh and how powerful but also how weak the flesh can be. So you have to look at yourself right now as you are the strongest person that you've ever been. Because one, if you have a phone, this means you have a way. If you have a way, this means you have an opportunity. And if you have opportunity, that means that you're exactly where you need to be. The thing is why people feel like they're victims and people feel like they can accomplish certain things is because they're always looking at something as if they don't have it. They're always looking at things from the perspective of a viewer's perspective instead of being in this perspective. You don't look at the movie, you are the movie. When I look at the world through these lenses, I'm looking at my movie being displayed. All I attract is abundance. All I attract is positivity. All I attract is good conversations. Everything is just positive, bro. Everything is conducive to me being a better man. I've literally shaped my life for me to always elevate, for me to always evolve, and for me to always be the highest version of myself. Now, do I have bumps and rocks? Do I have things that I don't sometimes agree with that shake me up? Of course, I'm human. But at the end of the day, those things make me better. And when you learn to allow life to better you, that is when you have learned the key to life. When you wake up every day and go to the gym, when you wake up every day and you pray, when you wake up every day and you hone in on your power, your creativity that you've been blessed with, and you do something with that essence, and you put that into something conducive, who can fuck with you? Like, at this point, you've won life. Life is won. Like, you've won. When you can wake up, bro, and say, I know exactly what I'm going to do today, and I know exactly how it's going to get done, you have won, nigga. It's done. It's done. At this point, bro, you're just literally leveling up the game of life. When you have found a defined purpose as a young man or as an older man or wherever you're at, because time is linear, bro. Like, let's be honest. It doesn't really exist. So let's really be realistic about what we're doing. No matter if you're 37 watching this video, 27, 19, 17, no matter where you're at, if you have found a divine purpose and you have something that you are good at, you have a skill, you have a craft, you have a love for something, bro. It could be you playing with crayons and cooking up crazy art pieces. That is your purpose. You can wake up every day and say, I'm going to do this shit for free. I'm going to do this shit for nothing. I'm going to do this shit because I love it. That is your purpose. I literally offer my services for free. I give people value for free. I don't give a fuck about what I'm doing because I'm doing this shit with love. I'm doing this shit of the highest frequency possible. So when this YouTube channel gets crazy numbers and starts going up crazy, I already knew that was happening. Why? Because I know who I am and I know the value I bring. So I made this video really for the chosen ones, really for the people that sometimes critique themselves and question themselves, because we all do, bro. Sometimes life can like question, or like, kind of like, in a sense, make you feel like you're really not that guy, or make you feel like you're really not that woman. In all actuality, bro, any test is just confirmation of who you are. Like, imagine you being tested right now. Imagine things not going your way right now. Imagine you having the responsibility of being the chosen one. Imagine you having the responsibility of being a young man and a young woman in today's age. Imagine you having the gift and the blessing to be able to be someone great. Imagine you having the responsibility of being the highest version of yourself. And let's reframe the definition of responsibility. Responsibility is a service. Responsibility is a duty to you. Responsibility is something that you have to take care of. And every day you have you. Every day you wake up to you. Every day you are with you. You are with you the most time that you will ever be in the world. You are with you. So you have to start honing in on that, bro. You have to start raising your confidence. You got to start getting out there, interacting with the people. Like, I know that as chosen ones, we harbor ourselves because we don't feel like the world really deserves us, if we're being quite frankly honest, or accepts us, or, really gets us. But that's where you go wrong at, bro. The world needs you. The world needs chosen ones. The world needs people who will speak their truth. And speaking your truth could be in the art of a basketball. Speaking your truth can be in the art of making YouTube videos. Speaking your truth could be in the art of making music. Speaking your truth can be in the art of whatever form you choose. We need people in this day and age that's willing to build, that's willing to speak truth, that's willing to speak honestly, that's willing to do what the fuck is necessary so that we all as a civilization can thrive. If we keep playing it safe, if we keep laying back, not saying anything, we keep laying back, not doing anything, laying back, not building communities, not building tribes, not interacting with each other, not helping one another, we're going to perish. We're going to perish. So don't get me wrong, bro. Solitude is great. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely needed. But at the same time, don't give up on the world, because the world someday may need you. And I'll say that shit again. Don't give up on the world, because the world someday might need your ass. Like how they is in the movies. Where is my super suit? And they gear up. Your ass might need to grab a super suit and go save somebody with the music, art, brush, whatever the fuck you doing, bruh. You might need to get that motherfucker, and that shit might save somebody's life one day. Real shit. You might fuck around, cook up a song, shoot a music video, make some clothes, and that shit might change the world just off of you being in your creative essence. Just off of you being you, my nigga. So don't try to be out here being perfect. Don't try to be out here, thinking that you can't make mistakes, or you can't do wrong, or fuck that, bro. I'm gonna make as many mistakes as I can, and I'm gonna put a smile on my face, and I'm gonna learn from them, and I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna make as many mistakes as possible, and I'm gonna gain more wisdom. I'm gonna make as many mistakes as possible, and I'm gonna get more money. I'm gonna gain as many mistakes. Notice I said gain, because it's not a loss. I'm gaining. So you have to redefine the way you even look at shit. When I redefine my mind, that's when my life changed. When I start looking at life as a blessing rather than looking like life is happening to me instead of for me, my life changed. Now I'm able to do what I'm doing right now. Now I'm able to change the world. And now I'm able to talk my shit any and everywhere on planet Earth. Because I'm doing what I want to do. That's it. That's it, bro. That's it. When you start doing what you want to do, bro, and you living in your truth, there's nothing else to this game we call life, bro. This game The simulation we're in, there's nothing else to it, bro. That is the point. That is the key. That is the essence of the air we breathe. It's just living in purpose. That is the essence of why we do what we do. It's to just live in purpose. That's it. And as long as you're doing that, everything else is going to formulate and work for you. You're going to be able to will things into your existence. You're going to be able to have a physically aesthetic body. You're going to be able to fix your cognitive dysfunction. You're going to be able to cognitively function and speak properly and articulate and think and group yourself as a young man and or a young woman to be someone that you can be proud of when you look in the mirror. You're going to be able to do valuable things that will change the world because you have the ability to do so and you know how to do that. So, like I said, man, don't sleep on yourself. Don't sleep on your ability. And last but not least, don't give a fuck what they talk about, man. Keep flexing up on their ass. Keep doing your shit. Keep getting to it. Like, comment, subscribe. IG in the description. You know I love y'all, man. I'm out.